While destroying dozens of kilos of illegal flour, this man's apartment was suddenly stormed by a group of cartel members who wanted to take it back. Realizing they were coming, he immediately dumped the flour into the bathtub and poured cleaning liquid over it until everything was completely destroyed. When he tried to escape, one of the cartel members immediately opened fire on him. Luckily, their leader warned them that the boss wanted the man captured alive. As they were about to break down the door, the attackers were shocked when the man smashed through it from the inside and quickly broke through their blockade. The surprise attack gave him a chance to escape through a narrow ventilation shaft, causing his pursuers to temporarily lose track of him. This was where his parkour skills really showed. When he jumped out of a window, one of the pursuers was tricked and ended up falling from the building. Taking advantage of the opening, Leto swung along the side of the building and kicked one of the distracted attackers. He then dropped down to a lower floor before climbing back up toward the roof. His unpredictable movements made it hard for the pursuers to figure out where he was going, but they didn't give up and kept chasing him. Even with enemies coming from every direction, Leto was simply too fast to catch. He moved from one place to another with such smooth movements that the pursuers couldn't keep up with him. To finally end the chase, he took a huge risk and jumped across a massive gap between two buildings, landing safely on the other side. After seeing that, the pursuers finally gave up because they couldn't keep up with him anymore. When the cartel boss heard what happened, he was furious and took out his anger on several of his own men. But Q suggested kidnapping Leto's younger sister to force him to surrender. Not long after, Leto's younger sister was taken to the cartel's headquarters. But before she could arrive, Leo managed to ambush Taha first. In that situation, Leto demanded that Taha stay away from his home and guarantee his sister's safety until they could get out in front of all the cartel members. Leto and his sister then walked out while holding Radaha hostage as a guarantee. They escaped in a car that was there. Even while being shot at, they kept driving until they took Taha to a police station along with several pieces of evidence. However, because there were so many cartel members, the police became scared and ended up putting Leto in jail instead. Meanwhile, the cartel boss knocked Leto's sister unconscious and took her back as a hostage. Realizing he had been betrayed, Leto became furious with the police. Without feeling any guilt, the officer simply said that he had chosen to save himself and let Leto's sister become the victim. Enraged, Leto grabbed the officer by the face and jumped high into the air to launch his final attack.